Hey everybody, my name is Tonic. Welcome back to another episode of Harvester. Today we're going to start where we left off last time, which is always a good place to start. We are at the general store, and we're going to go inside here and explore. We've already checked out everything outside here, and nothing to be found, so let's go inside and see if we can find something useful. Examine the copier. Let's do that. Free copies made here. Cool, that could be handy. The water cooler. Dead roaches and bits of arid grit coat the water cooler's bone-dry reservoir. Ugh. That's not delicious water, folks. That is not delicious. An empty meat box. The shelf contains a variety of odd items for sale. Oh, I can do something with the shelf. Let's see what we can get. Black electrical tape. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything. Adult magazine. Yes. Adult magazine for 25 cents. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything. At least we can get adult magazine. That'll make our life more interesting. Cans of soup or possibly rat poison. Possibly rat poison. The cow is bleeding a robust coffee on these Harvest Blend coffee can labels. Okay. I believe that's everything we can examine. Let's talk to Miss Phelps.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Pshaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious. I need some help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia, in which case I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory, in which case I'd advise you to visit the sergeant at arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Don't know. Haven't seen him.
Care to buy anything today?
Yes, please.
Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
Well, I can definitely point to. Let's see. I want the adult magazine. Alright. I want the tape. I want the can of poison. Definitely need the wrench. Well, I did what she said, pointing at things.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything today?
Yes, please.
Just point to whatever you want.
Okay. Oh. Okay, why won't it give me any of the stuff? A shoddy old TV missing the VHF knob. Yeah, that sounds pretty horrible. It's probably that muttering sound we're hearing. Examine the barrel. Empty barrels that smell like pickles. I like pickles. Let's try this again. Okay, oh wait, let me check I got a 25 cents. I remember I've got 25 cents. We can get the adult magazine. Yes. One thing quarter buy is an adult magazine. Awesome.
A girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling the girly magazines behind my counter. Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sakes.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow.
It is.
Stares him away from being a fireman.
Okay. Let's check our inventory now. Now we got an adult magazine.
Okay.
I bet I know who to give this to. Myself. Now I think we're gonna have to give that to Mr. Loomis. Deputy Loomis, that is. Okay, well, I think this is about all we can do in here, looks like. Let's examine the projector. No, 16mm projector with Gain Memorial stenciled on it. Oh, I think I read that already. Let's roll, buddy. Let's roll. Alright, let's exit out of here. Let's go to the sheriff's station. Where was that sheriff's station? Abandoned house, Potsdam, missile base. Ah, Guide Memorial School, meat plant, TV station, fire station, police station, newspaper building. I want to go to the police station. Just because I want to see what this magazine's going to do. Stars and Stripes Forever. The cop ignores you, too busy writing a bug report. He's looking at a bug. Ah, what a bug. Let's go into the police station. Sheriff Dwayne, Deputy Loomis. Alright, let's talk to Loomis first.
Can I help you, kiddo?
Are you the sheriff?
Nope, I'm Deputy Loomis. Don't you remember?
No, I don't.
Well, you always were a kidder,
Always were a kidder, Steve.
Anything I can help you with?
That coffee sure smells
Help
good.
yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky
He talks
to be
real slow.
marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on
Played
a
this pretty late at
man's
night,
needs,
kind of got a
don't
yawn.
you know?
Alright, let's talk to him about Stephanie first.
Oh gosh darn, she's purty. Kinda like a gal I seen on some of them French postcards they used to make. Used to be, I'd take them things, go back into jail if nobody was there and kind of look them over one-handed. Hold some time.
The one-handed look over.
That was before Mrs. Loomis.
Oh man. If Mr. Loomis ever offers you a folded towel, decline it. Trust me.
Oh, gosh, I wish I had some of them girly pictures, but Mrs. Loomis won't let me keep them in the house. I still remember the time she caught me holding some of them pictures up with one hand. She took the broom to me. I howled like
a hound dog.
The
A
broom going
boo,
up and
boo.
down, flashing straw and blood and straw.
Fox and the Hound.
Droop,
Good movie,
I was
watch it.
crying so bad, and it was so hard I had to crawl under the porch naked with all the black winter spiders, and I got bit something fierce. Little fangs are digging into my bare behind all over.
Oh, you got ass bit by a
I ask
spider.
you, is that any way to treat a man? And Mrs. Phelps and the sheriff don't make it no easier neither.
Oh. Let's see what they're doing.
Mrs. Phelps down at the general store don't help things none.
I knew it.
She's
I
got
knew
them
it.
special picture books, the one with the ladies,
I would help you out, bro.
but she won't
you worry.
sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. That gummit, that don't burn my britches.
Burn
If
my
I
britches.
even ask about them, she tells Mrs. Loomis, and I get the broom. Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my
Nobody
French
wants to get the broom.
postcards, and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
Really? The option is a man's needs or French postcards. Oh man.
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car, or waist-high knothole in a tree, or jail cell at noon.
This man has
Matter
lots
of
of
fact,
places to do
Mrs.
the one-handed
Phelps got
folding.
no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, you see clear to part with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and
Oh man, I gotta wait till he's
be
on lunch.
obliged.
Let's look at the French
Of
postcards.
course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one. Mrs. Phelps down at the
Oh
gym.
wait, okay, we've read that.
But she won't sell me enough to...
Yep. Alright, bye. Okay, so we know we gotta give him the adult magazine. And we know what he's gonna do with it. Let's talk to the sheriff, see if we can get him
Hello,
out of here.
Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here's Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have, but I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play
Oh,
along.
he's a nice guy right there.
I sure hope this is just a prank, and not the start of some insanity plea.
Whew, good
Keep
to
your nose
yawn.
clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place
Hope
to
I
hold
ain't
a
making you
wedding.
guys yawn. Let's talk about amnesia.
Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
I'm telling you the truth. Why won't anyone believe me?
It's the truth,
Well,
Don.
you've
It's the
always
truth.
been a kidder, Steve.
Yeah, so everybody keeps telling me.
Boy, you need to stop all
Steve
this
getting
funning and
pissed
get
off.
serious. You've got a wedding coming up soon. Heck, you should be thinking about your career and about joining the lodge.
Alright, let's go to the wedding.
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing at
The
heart.
prettiest little thing.
I think you and Stephanie are perfect for
We
each
got the
other.
peep on her last
I
episode.
just hope her father's disappointment doesn't spoil everything.
Oh my god.
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in. Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's
Well, yeah.
lodge application.
Boyle, so
And there's always a long line, never enough applications to go around,
that reminds
and
me.
even if you do get an application, chances are you're right out of luck. Fewer called to the order and even less accepted. And Potsdam, well, they've turned him down so many times, unless he does something radical, he'll never get in.
We got to get a copy of this application for the lodge.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure, every week or so we get the odd transient dropping dead, but other than that, it gets pretty slow around here. Now that's a place you
Alright.
don't want to wind up, boy.
Oh no,
We've got a
nobody
3
wants to go to
strikes
jail.
and you're out rule here in Harvest. You get arrested the 3rd time, you never get out of jail alive.
Oh wow.
So don't go committing any crime.
Tough on crime
boy.
in Harvest.
Amnesia or no, I'll lock you up
They'll
pronto.
lock you up, son. Snap his fingers like that. You're locked up.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so, we get the odd transient.
I asked him about that, but I needed to get the newspaper file.
You remember? The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months ago.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve. Anyway, the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree,
We'll need to
Bob.
get that gas can.
It's in the evidence room.
Loomis, that's classified. Darn it.
How many times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, boss.
I wonder.
You've got the gas can in the evidence room? Did you dust it for prints?
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, who can make out all those curvy lines anyhow?
Clean as the day we found it.
No, it's sitting in there gathering dust. Clean as the day we found it. just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve. Loomis here is my deputy. Without him, I'd have a hard time keeping the peace, or at least
gotta
taking
give
a
him a lunch
lunch
break.
break. Mainly, Loomis answers the phone and babysits the office while I'm out.
You get to see me
Though
yawn a lot.
sometimes he likes to go in the back and stain the jail mattress. Isn't that right, Loomis?
Oh, now, Sheriff, what you gotta go
Stain the
and say that
mattresses.
for?
Loomis has more than his share of problems. I wouldn't invite him to the wedding. Or, if you do, make sure he doesn't catch
Oh
the
wow, I
garter.
can imagine what he'll do with the
That
garter.
could be embarrassing.
Oh, I wouldn't do nothing, Dwayne. But I sure would like a little garter than been around Stephanie's thigh. Oh, well, that'd be right special.
It would be special.
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten your...
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold...
I already
There's
heard
all...
that. I already heard that. I'm asking about the lodge.
I don't mind telling you. I'd never get anything done if not for the lodge's efforts. To join the Order of the Harvest Moon is the highest
Join the
dream
Order of the
everyone
Harvest
in
Moon.
Harvest.
How can I get an application? I want to join.
Like I said, unless you get an application on the first day of the month, you're generally out of luck.
Well, we gotta get to the
Stop
application.
by the post office and talk to Postmaster Boyle. You never know. He might have a spare
So I have a feeling we
application
need to
laying
get it.
around.
And make some copies. Alright, bye.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Anytime, buddy. Labeled unsolved arson and it's full. Okay, that's the same thing. Alright, same thing. It's an empty file cabinet and labeled solved cases. Well, that's empty for a good reasons. As these guys do not look very confident. Competent. Ah, I need to go to bed. A map of harvest. The door is locked. The door is locked.
That's the evidence room, where we store
Alright, we need
items
to get in
lifted from
there.
crime scenes. It's kept locked at all times.
Door's locked.
That's the evidence room,
Oh.
where we store items lifted from crime scenes. It's kept locked at all.
Alright, so I gotta make. He's gotta go to lunch break. Yeah, I guess we've seen all that. I want to try to get in the magazine. We'll see what happens. I don't think he's gonna let me do it because dude's still here.
Oh, I seen you brung me a girly picture book. Oh, don't give me it now.
Gotta wait till
Come back
afternoon.
when the sheriff's at lunch. Say a little afternoon, and you'll be right as rain in my book, kiddo.
Alright, Loomis. I'm gonna get you this magazine, my friends. I know how much it means to you. Let's see, I have tampons, medicine, aspirin, pen, jar of oil lube, adult magazine. I don't know what to do with any of that stuff. I don't have a clue. Well, I guess we're going to come back here later, afternoon. Wow, I about just fell asleep sitting here. So I think it's a good time to stop playing. Wow. Y'all probably saw that. Look like a zombie. Alright, well we made a little more progress today. We got to meet Loomis finally. He enjoys his personal time. His one-handed personal time. And we got a magazine that will help us accomplish something down the road. We shall see what it will be. Alright, thanks for watching. My name is Tony. Please leave me your comments. Let me know what you think about this game. Hit the like button. Please, that'll help me out. And subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. I would love to have you as part of my little community I got going. Alright. See you later. Bye.